Relax right now. Reflect on the year. Try to get better. They gave us all kind of plans and stuff to get ready for the summer, to stay in shape and stay ready. So get a little rest now and get back to work.
When you reflect, can you tell us what went wrong?
We had a lot. We had a lot of changes this year. We had a lot of guys coming, a lot of guys going. It's tough like that. Young team, playing in the West. So tough in the West. Look at our record. We still be in the playoffs easily in the East. So we had a solid year, but not as good as we expected. So we just continue to get better.
Well, what's the biggest difference between last year's 48-win team with a young roster and this year?
We finished strong last year. We went on some runs. We kind of had the same kind of peaks and valleys, but we finished a little stronger. More of a core unit. We lost a lot of guys in trades at the break, and a lot of injuries. You look at the end of the season, we lost half of our team. We finished last night's game with 7 guys. So it's a little bit of everything, but we keep fighting.
How was the chemistry this year, PJ?
It was good. It was good. I think it started out good. Everybody kind of root for each other, playing hard together. But like I said, with all the things that happen throughout the season, it's tough. You make those kind of trades. Different roles get changed. Different guys look for young guys to step up, and with all the injuries, it's tough. So I still like the way our guys fought throughout the season.
PJ, 18 losses by 5 points or less. I mean, is that one of the reasons that you had such a different year this year?
We had bad misfortunes. There's no way hiding that. All the buzzer beaters, all the the meltdowns at the end of the games. Losing by so many by less than 5 points. It's tough. Signs of a young team. Like I said, it's a lot of bright spots in there. A lot of young guys got better. A lot of guys had career years. So we just have to go back to the drawing board and come back next year stronger.
Injuries and bright spots aside, what's the biggest area this team needs to improve on for next year?
Probably the biggest thing is the mistakes we make, not making them again. When you're young, you make a mistake, your mom trying to tell you to learn from it, get better. Throughout the year, we made a lot of same mistakes as a team. We paid for it a lot throughout the season. So just learning from our mistakes, staying together as a team, and just keep building.
What do you think the balance is between counting on these young guys to continue to develop or having veterans come in to show?
You got to have a healthy mix. I think every good team has a healthy mix. You got some good young talent that can play and that can help you. You got veteran guys that come out and do what they do every night. So when you get a good mix of guys like that and they got a good core chemistry, then you can make it happen.
Are you confident that this organization's heading in the right direction?
I am, 100%. I think those guys work diligently every day to try to get us better. I think every trade, everything they do is to try to make this organization better through everything that we do. And I definitely have faith. So for me, I just get ready for next year.
Biggest reason for optimism moving forward for the team?
Why not?
What's the reason, though?
Oh, the reason?
Yeah.
Because I believe in them. These guys have, since I've been here, have gave me every reason to trust and believe in it. So for me, it's just trusting in them and letting them do the job, and everybody come together as a team, as we did 2 years ago, and try to make it happen.
What do you think Bled and Brandon can be moving forward if they get more time together?
I think that could be great. It could be a duo. It's just like, kind of like Goran and Bled were. I think Brandon's a great scorer. He's a good player. He's, more of a veteran now where he knows the game. He's been in the league a little while, and he's had some really good years. So I think with more time, when he gets healthy and those guys get to play together, it can be a big deal.
Setting aside the way the season ended with the injuries and all, do you feel like the team is as far along as they were a year ago, or do you think now you got to take more steps?
For sure. I mean, nobody that's standing here knew how good we were 2 years ago. Nobody, they picked us to win 15, 17 games that year. So you can't say like it was expectation or everybody was like, oh yeah, I thought they were going to be that good. So even coming out of this season, with a little more expectation, still nobody thought we were going to be able to fight, and almost still we were in the playoff race in the end. If maybe bar none of the injuries and stuff that happens, we might have fought. So. We'll go into it the same expectations that nobody believes in us, and we're gonna go out and work.
For you, what is that work focus on?
Personally,
yeah,
just get better. I always say the same thing. Every year, I want to get better at every single aspect of my game. I want to get better at defense. I want to get better at the things I do well. I want to get better at the things I don't do well. So it's the complete overlook of the season and how I played. They do a good job of breaking down the stats throughout the season. Where you were hot, where you weren't. The things you need to work on. So for me, it's just trying to get better as a player.
You had to play a lot of power forward this year. Would you like to play less next year?
I could care less. I could play center. They can start me at center. I'm still gonna play. My attitude doesn't change. You know that.
Thanks, PJ.
Yep.